comes. The Hathorne Olsen House was built in the late 1700s by Captain Samuel Hathorne II. Say, go ahead.
I'll say Grant Wood in American Gothic painting.
Oh, this is not that house in American Gothic, unfortunately. So the property was inherited by Blank Olsen and Alvaro Olsen in 1929. The house featured in most of X's paintings, and in 1948 he came up with this most famous one. So Akshay, if you had waited for this last paragraph, maybe you could have got it. With Blank Olsen, 10 points for Ashwini. Yeah. Okay. 1986, recorded an album titled Camille, which the artist assumed to be his feminine alter ego by disguising his vocals to a pitched up and androgynous style. The album remained unreleased, with Warner Brothers denying to release the album, because they thought that people would not attribute it to X. Okay, think of a famous singer around the 1980s timeline. I think that picture is a big clue. If you can look at it, the picture is a big clue. Okay, I think I'll close the question now.
Is this Michael Jackson?
Not Michael Jackson. Not Michael Jackson. Who's that?
Prince or Elvis?
Prince is right. Prince is right. So again, another miss on question number 8. Question number 9. Here it comes. John Stafford Smith was an English composer who is best known for writing the music for the Anacreontic. Okay, this is Akshay. Go ahead.
Francis Scott Key wrote Star Spangled Banner.
What is it?
US National Anthem.
Perfect. So Star Spangled Banner is right. Just for the benefit of others, going back to the question. He is best known for writing the Anacreontic song, which became the official anthem of the Anacreontic Society, 18th Century Gentlemen's Club of Musicians. So the best remembered for its tune written by Francis Scott Key, and this is the Star Spangled Banner, and this is the inspiration for the title they had for X. And I kissed this wall, and that wall, it's not the love of the walls that has enraptured my heart, but the one who dwells within them. So, who would have written a painful love poem? Look at the Mazar in Rajasthan. People believe that it is the graves of 2 fictional characters, supposedly to be fictional characters. Okay, I think I'll close it. Most famous fictional couple.
Laila Majnu. Oh.
Laila Majnu is perfectly right. And let's take a look at scores after end of round 1. Just give us 1 second. And with the end of round 1, Akshay is on -10 and Ashwini is on 10. Right? Okay. So let's go to round 2. So round 2, like we had in the semifinals, would be on rapid fire. So I'll be asking each of you individually 6 questions. So if you get, each question carries 5 points, and if you get all 6 right, you get an additional 10 points. So you could possibly get 40 points by answering 6 questions. Is that right? So since Akshay is trailing right now, I'll start with Akshay. So nothing would appear on your screen. It would be only whatever I read out.
Okay.
So Akshay, here's your first question. If you're ready.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll give you 5 options for each question. Founded by husband and wife team of Natalia Lakionova and Keith Shepard, Imangi Studios is most famous for what game? Candy Crush, Temple Run, Angry Birds, Minecraft, Subway Surf.
Subway Surf.
Wrong. Biggest criminal of India, Your El Dorado, Petrol, En Route Bombay, Mother's Lullaby. Which 2018 blockbuster are we talking about here? Sanju, Padmavat, Simba, Taksa of Hindustan, KGF.
KGF.
Is right. What was formed in India by Mr. Rameshwar Nath Kao in 1969 that played a crucial role in the independence of Bangladesh? CBI, CID, RAW, ATS, CISF.
Raw.
Right? Which of these were used by ancient Greek and Roman physicians to make bandages because of their natural antiseptic and antifungal properties? Cobwebs, tea leaves, bird poop, blonde hair, cow dung.
Cobwebs.
Is right. Which book begins by proclaiming a spectre is haunting Europe, the spectre of communism? The Das Kapital, the State and the Revolution, the Communist Manifesto, Mein Kampf, or the ABC of Communism?
Communist Manifesto.
Perfect. Final question. With which musician would you associate the Minute Waltz? Mozart, Beethoven, Frederick Chopin, Franz Liszt, Richard Wagner?
Liszt?
Is wrong. So I think you got 4 right. With that, you get 20 points in round 2. Let's go back to the questions which you didn't answer. With which musician would you associate the Minute Waltz or Minute Waltz? Ashwini, would you like to take a try? Mozart, Beethoven, Chopin, Franz Liszt, Richard Wagner?
Chopin.
Is right. And the first question which you left was, okay, founded by Natalia Lakianova and Keith Shepard, Imangi Studios is famous for which game? Candy Crush, Temple Run, Angry Birds, Minecraft?
This is Temple Run, I suppose.
Temple Run is right. So, 4 right, and Akshay gets 20 points. And Ashwini, if you're ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Here's your first question. Written by Dostoevsky, what book talks about the story of Prince Mishkin, whose goodness, open-hearted simplicity, and guilelessness make many mistakenly assume that he lacks intelligence and insight? Is it Crime and Punishment, Demons, The Idiot, Humiliated and Insulted, Poor Folk?
The Idiot.
Is right. What is the Indian equivalent of the Omani Wizar? WIZAR. Is it the Sherwani, Dhoti or Lungi, Banyan, Dupatta, Salwar?
Salwar.
Is wrong. What is the Indian equivalent to an African kiki? K-E-K-E. Cycle, auto rickshaw, scooter, lorry, rickshaw?
Rickshaw.
Is wrong. By what name do we know Farooq Bulsara, the famous son of Jar and Bomi Bulsara? Is it
Freddie Mercury?
Is right. What connects the former US presidents John Adams, Thomas Jefferson, and James Monroe to the date of American independence, July 4th? They were all born on July 4. They all died on July 4. They all took oath on July 4. They all married on July 4. Or they all ended their terms on July 4.
They were born on July 4th.
No. Okay, final question. Legend says that the Great Fire of Mairaki that wiped out almost the whole of the city of Edo, now Tokyo, started because of a cursed what? Sword, sumo wrestler, kimono, sushi, tuna fish?
Kimono.
Is right. So you got 3 right, and you get 15 points for that. So let's go back to the question that you missed. Okay, what connects John Adams, Thomas Jefferson, and James Monroe to July 4th is that they all died on July 4th.
Okay.
Okay, you got Freddie Mercury right. And African kike is nothing but our auto rickshaw.
I said auto rickshaw only. Yes.
You said rickshaw.
Acha, okay.
Yeah, rickshaw was also good. Yeah. Okay. And what is the Indian equivalent of the Omani Wizar? Is a dhoti or a lungi?
Okay.
Right? It's a lungi. You got idiot right. Okay. So you get 15 points, and with that we come to the end of round 2. Let's look at the scores. So Akshay is on 10 and Ashwini is on 25. Perfect. So both of you are okay with that. Let's go back to the slide share. Okay, you're able to see? Okay. Okay, round 2 is done. So let's go to round 3. Okay, round 3 is kind of a tribute to the preliminary round because we all had a wonderful time with the prelims. So we had, just for the audience who do not know what happened during prelims, we had 12 different topics. These are the 12 different topics that we had. We had a painting quiz called Brushstroke, a cricket quiz called Out of the Park, a Houseful Indian Cinema quiz, Tender Exact Chain World of Business, Wayfarer Travel quiz, Roots to Groots Science quiz, Pallandu Varga Tribute to Tamil, Writings on the Wall Literature, That's the Way I Like It on Food, Fashion and Lifestyle, Game On World of Sports quiz, Stories Age Well History and Geography quiz, and finally Why So Serious? a tribute to entertainment and world cinema quiz. So we had split participants into these 12 chosen subjects. So we thought we'd go back to the prelims and have a bit of the enjoyment that we had at that time. But this is how it works out. So Akshay and Ashwini, you're going to take, why so serious would be Ashwini. Ashwini now?
That's the way I like it.
Okay, that's the way I like it would be Akshay. Akshay, go ahead.
Tender exact change.
Okay. Ashwini?
Wayfarer.
Okay, Wayfarer would be Akshay. Akshay, go ahead.
Houseful.
Houseful, okay.
Then writing on the wall.
Writings on the wall is Akshay. Okay, Akshay, go ahead. You got breaststroke, roots and roots, roots to roots, stories aged well, game on, and out of the park.
So from roots to roots.
Okay.
From roots to roots would be Ashwini. Okay.
Okay. Then I would say stories aged well.
Okay. Akshay, go ahead.
Out of the park.
Okay.
And what is remaining it?
So we have a game on, we have a breaststroke, and we have a Pallandu.
So
and
that gives brushstroke to Akshay.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah. The perks of training. So, okay. Anyways, so with that said, I think we are all set. So each of you would be given, will be facing 6 questions, one from each topic that you have chosen, or rather the opponent has chosen. And there's no passing of these questions.
Sure.
So this will be in random order. So it might not actually be in, Akshay first, Ashwini second, and all of that. So anyways, you will get 6 questions each. Right. Okay. First question is breaststroke to Akshay. Who did Banksy pay a tribute to through these 2 murals as I shared a mutual distaste to the authorities? This was not now. This was about a couple of years earlier.
Okay.
Look at the first question, first mural. I think you would be able to get it. Akshay?
Is this?
No, this is for Akshay. This is for Akshay.
No. Okay. Right.
This is for Akshay.
Yeah.
Akshay, I'll give you about 5 seconds.
Protesters.
I'm sorry?
Protesters.
Protesters. Oh, okay. Not the protesters. Okay. Non-com, Ashwini?
Is this Snowden?
Not Snowden. Okay. This is a fellow. If you look at the first picture, you would know. This is Jean-Michel Basquiat. So look at the first picture. You would probably now try to connect.
Right.
So breaststroke is done. Let's go to the next topic. This is Wayfarer, and Wayfarer is for Akshay again. Okay, Akshay, you are in Hawaii and you see these 2 lovely women wearing the traditional plumeria flowers in the hair. What is the specific difference between these 2 women from the way they have adorned the plumeria flowers? Assume there are 2 different women because they are mirror images actually.
I'll say like right-handers wear it on one side and left-handers.
Ashwini, Akshay, you can continue to look at the women while
I
Ashwini?
think this is the women who are married, they put it on one side, and those who are unmarried, they put it on one side, something of that sort.
Brilliant. So Ashwini, you choose Wayfarer for Akshay. You would have probably cracked it if it had come to you. Anyways, unfortunate about that. So let's go to next topic. 1 second. This is for Ashwini. What disease gets its name from the protagonist of the 1530 epic poem by Girolamo Fracastoro? The poem deals with the life of a shepherd boy named Blank who insults the Greek god Apollo. So Apollo in turn punishes him with a horrible disease. The poem also tells the cure in the later part of the poem. So what disease, which is often referred to as a French disease by the people at that time, gets its name from the shepherd?
I'd say this is syphilis.
Syphilis from syphilis is right. So doctor should have cracked it and she does it. So 10 points to Ashwini. And we go to question number, okay, which is, okay, right. Next question is stories aged well to Akshay. The Worker magazine was a communist newspaper that came out in the early 20th century. So it believes that whenever you are in doubt, you would have to consult Blank. Such was impact of this person across communists in the world. Who is masked out here?
Lenin.
Lenin is right. So 10 points to Akshay. So Lenin is absolutely there. So whenever you're in doubt, answer Lenin is what the workers at that time felt. So good answer, Akshay. So 10 points to you. Let's go to question number 5. Again to you. You're from Chennai. You should be able to get this. So number 11, Singa Perumal Koil Street replica in Chennai was taken over by the government of Tamil Nadu and converted into a museum in 1993. So what is special about this house in the field of Tamil literature and also Indian freedom struggle?
I'll say Bharatiyar lived here.
Brilliant. So last second you got it right. So this was when this where Bharatiyar spent his final years before he was unfortunately thrown by an elephant at the Triplicate temple. So very good answer. 10 points to Akshay. He's catching up now, and I think Ashwini has got a lot of questions left in this round anyways. So, so question 6, here it comes. So this is for Akshay again. Akshay, yeah. In April, millions of tiny flowers spread over the Blackjack Hills and vast prairies in the Osage territory of Oklahoma. So there are Johnny Jump-Ups and Spring Beauties and Little Bluets. In May, when coyotes howl beneath an unnervingly large moon, taller plants such as the spiderworts and black-eyed Susans begin to creep over the tinier blooms, stealing the light and water. So the necks of the smaller flowers break and the petals flutter away. And before long, they are buried underground. This is why the Osage Indians refer to May as the time of the blank, blank, blank. So I wanted to tell what is this. This is an excerpt from page 1 of a book, which has been in the news for the past few months in the field of entertainment. I think I'll give you a clue because this deserves a clue. Think Martin Scorsese.
I don't know. Ready Player One?
Oh, not the Ready Player One. Okay. Ashwini, you got any answer for this?
No, I can't think of anything.
Okay, so no one gets this. This is The Killers of the Flower Moon by David Grant. So the new movie coming up,
Right.
Martin Scorsese and Leonardo DiCaprio. So that's okay. So unfortunately, missed for one second. Yeah, Akshay. So next question is for Demon is for Ashwini. For 2 parts. Which continent has never hosted the Summer Olympic Games, and which 2 continents never hosted the Winter Olympic Games?
Okay.
So no part points because we never had part points in any of the questions.
Right.
Yeah. Which continent never hosted the Summer Olympics?
Yeah. So I would say Antarctica would be the continent which has never hosted the Summer Olympics.
Okay, I'll stop you at that. Okay,
Okay.
Let's leave out Antarctica as a continent.
Okay, sure.
Let's
sure.
leave, yeah.
Okay, so I would say one of the continents which has never hosted the Winter Olympics would be Australia, and the other would be South America. And the
Okay.
continent which has never hosted the Summer Olympics would be Africa. No, just wait, just a second. So Australia and Africa have never hosted winter, and summer has been never hosted in Africa. That's my final.
So final answer is Africa for part 1 and Africa, Australia for part 2.
Yeah.
And that fetches you 10 points on this question. Very good answer. So Africa and Australia is right. So 10 points to Ashwini. Just 1 second. And next topic is out of the park. And this is again for Ashwini, if I'm not wrong. Yes. Okay. What is the standard required number of overs per day in a test match for women's cricket?
Okay, so I'm just taking a guess and saying 60 overs.
Oh, 60 overs. Okay. Akshay, cricket buff? Are you?
Not a cricket.
Not a cricket buff.
70.
Okay, not 80. Okay, it's 90 in men's cricket,
cricket.
while in women's is 100.
Okay.
100. So no one. So are you a movie buff, Ashwini? You get time?
Not
No.
so much, not really. Okay. I'd say this is Vista Vision, probably. Just a guess.
No, Akshay, just a guess. Non-com.
Wonder Bar.
Okay. This is what IIT Delhi does, no? Never lets you watch movie or something like that. No. This comes in all the movies. Central Board of Film Certification.
Oh, right.
Okay. Anyways, so next topic is why so serious? Actually, one of the greatest satisfactions in our work here at the studio is the warm relationship that exists within our cartoon family. A, B, C, and the whole gang have always been a lot of fun to work with. But like many large families, we have a problem child. You are right. It's D. Walt Disney told about his entire cartoon family. So who is D? Who is the problematic child?
I'd say Donald Duck.
Donald Duck is right. A slight clue set in at D. So Donald Duck is right. And ABC is Mickey, Goofy, and Pluto. So 10 points to Ashwini. And the next topic is, that's the way I like it, to Akshay. This is the typical winter layout of what?
What is the
some echo? Yeah, okay. This is the typical winter layout of what? So you see the layout, it's a blueprint. So what could it be?
like Japanese tea ceremony?
Brilliant answer. Very good answer, Akshay. So this is the Japanese tea ceremony. Nice answer. So this is how you need to set up. So tokonoma is, I think, is an exhibit or an artifact that you need to set up. And the hearth is the stove where the tea. And this is how the guests should enter and sit, or rather. Right. Very good answer, Akshay. 10 points to you. And next topic is tender exact change to actually. So I think this is the last topic. So Denso Wave is credited to have invented this matrix machine-readable optical label in 1994. This is now a very common feature, especially in this digital world of payments and purchases. So what invention are we talking about?
Is this the QR code?
QR code is right. So Ashwini leading after end of 3 rounds. Very good answer. So QR code is perfectly right. With that, we come to the end of the 12 topics. Very well played, both of you. Let's take a look at the scores after round 3. So Akshay is right now trailing with 40 points, but still a lot to go here, Akshay. And Ashwini is with 65 points. Perfect. So we go to round 4. Just a second, you need to get back your buzzers. And I'll let you know the game code now. It is 558520. Okay, Akshay. Perfect. Okay, got it. Perfect. Okay, round 4 is going to be a fun round. It's really going to be a fun round. Okay, because it's not exactly a quiz round, but why, like we said, why so serious? So why should quizzing be a serious business? So it's going to be fun. So I'll give you an example of how this is going to work. For example, so this is a current panic creator. What could this be? Coronavirus, right? So you just need to cut the pictures and tell what it is. I've given a clue at the top saying that, for example, just like I've written current panic creator, I've given you clues. You just need to find out what it is.
How many questions are there?
5 questions in this.
Okay.
Ready? So ready with the buzzers? Here we go. So again, plus 10 minus 10. Okay. First question, here it comes. Nickname of a famous footballer and the ship of the eye-patched character, movie character. Okay, this is, oh, sorry. It's 1 second. Yeah, Akshay, go ahead.
Black Pearl.
Black Pearl is right, nickname of
Pele.
And who's the eye-patched?
The Pirates of the Caribbean.
Jack Sparrow.
Yeah, Jack Sparrow's ship is called Black Pearl. So 10 points to Akshay. So question 2, a painting. Akshay again, catching up. Come on, Akshay.
Whistler's Mother.
Whistler's Mother is right. So
Nice.
worked out well, Akshay. So it's just 5 points difference now. 8 more questions in the entire quiz. 3 more in this round. Question 3. A movie or a fictional superhero? Come on. Movie, fictional superhero. Work it out. I'll give 5 more seconds. Okay, Ashwini, go ahead. Deadpool is right. So good answer, Ashwini. Deadpool is right. And question 4. What's snack brand? Ashwini, go ahead.
Cracker Jacks.
I'm sorry?
Cracker Jacks. Or Crack Jack.
Crack Jack. Okay, I'll give you. Crack Jack is right. And question 5, the last question in this round. Here it comes. Airline. Go ahead.
Cathay Pacific.
Brilliant. So Cathay Pacific is right. So hope you enjoyed this small fun round. Let's take a look at the scores. So Akshay is caught up. Akshay is with 70 right now, and Ashwini is on 85. Okay. So if you have any discrepancy with the score, please let me know. And the final round on buzzer again. It's a general round again. So 50 points at stake. Still anybody's game. But no, let me wish both of you all the very best. Let's see who's going to crack this. Question 1, round 5. Here it comes.
Oh, sorry. That was a mistake.
Yeah, I understand that. That's all right. Okay, going ahead. Brigadier Sir Nils Olav III. Say, go ahead.
Nils Olav is a penguin.
Brilliant answer, Akshay.
Nice.
So you did not allow me to read the question for the benefit of Ashwini and others. So Brigadier Sir Nils Olav III resides at Edinburgh Zoo in Scotland and is a colonel-in-chief of the Norwegian King's Guard. The name Nils Olav and associated ranks have been passed down through 3 generations since 1972, the current holder being Nils Olav III. So he was awarded knighthood on 15th August today, 2008, during the King's Guard's visit. While the entire battalion wears dark blue uniform, Sir Nils Olav is always seen in black and white with a few patches of yellow with discoloration. So what is special about Sir Nils? Brilliant. So he didn't allow me to read the question. Sir Nils Olav is a penguin. He's inspecting his troops right there. Question 2. Here it comes. The Australian coat of arms features a kangaroo and an emu. It has been claimed that these 2 animals were chosen to signify. What's this? Akshay, go ahead.
They cannot walk backwards, so they'll always keep moving forward.
Brilliant, Akshay. So he's catching up. In fact, he's taken the lead right now. So let's go back to the question. It's been claimed that these 2 animals signify a progressing country and move forward because of a common outcomes. Louis the Game is a new mobile game created and released by Louis Vuitton to mark the 200th birth anniversary of the founder, Louis Vuitton. The game follows the adventures and travel of Blanc, the protagonist. It's a female. Interestingly, the game's protagonist shares the name with the first name of another leading 20th century British fashion designer. So who is this? The first name of another leading 20th century still alive British fashion designer. Who is this? Okay, I think I'll close the question.
Stella McCartney?
Not Stella. Who would it be? Ashwini, you want to take this?
No, I'm completely blank on
Okay,
this.
no problem. It's Vivian.
Vivienne Westwood. Okay.
Yeah. So she's not named after Vivian Westwood. It's just a clue for you.
Okay.
Yeah. So question 4, the final 2 questions, no one gets it. So question 4, here it comes. Although the sounds of a flushing toilet have been heard several times earlier, this movie is believed to be the first time to actually show a toilet flushing on the screen. So in spite of this fact, the movie is more famous for... I'm sorry. Okay. I couldn't hear it. I'm sorry. Yeah, sorry.
Psycho.
Oh, yeah, I got it.
Psycho.
Psycho is right. Brilliant. So let's have a go. So this movie is more famous for what happens next.
The shower scene.
Shower scene is right. So Psycho, brilliant. I think Akshay has come back brilliantly in the last 2 rounds. And we have one final question. With that, I'll say, no, I would like to take a few minutes to thank few people. And I think I'll proceed with that before we go to the final question. As I said, I would like to thank Chennai Hospital for sponsoring us and Multiverse Quizzing for helping us with the formats, questions, and in fact, moral support, I should say. But there are a couple of other people that I would like to thank. I would like to thank Priya, who is also co-founder of CQF, and my wife. So thank you, Priya, for taking care of the designs and the scores. And I would also like to thank Kanishk, who is part of CQF. So he's jumping with joy here. So yeah, Kanishk has helped me set up this YouTube and all of the other technical stuff. So thank you, Kanishk. And I would also like to thank my friends and family, for supporting CQF and all the other events of CQF. So final question, Happy Independence Day to all of you. That's a clue. Here we go. Identify the place situated on 30th January Road, formerly Albuquerque Road in New Delhi, India. So I said Happy Independence Day. So any clue? Both of you have got nothing to lose.
I bust.
Yeah, I got it, Akshay. Go ahead.
I say where the Indian independence was signed on August 15, 1947.
And no, that's not about it. It's about our father.
Yeah, this is Gandhiji's residence. Yeah,
okay.
where he got assassinated. Yeah.
So Gandhi's Smriti is right. Earlier Birla House. Gandhi's Smriti is perfectly right. So Akshay gets a negative. He starts with a negative, ends with a negative, and wins the quiz. So how often do you see that? So brilliant, Akshay. Congratulations for Akshay for winning the quiz. But I would also like to thank Dr. Ashwini for participating and also coming to the finals and also allowing us to host this quiz at 9 in the night. So thank you so much, both of you.
Thank you so much, Raja. It was great fun.
So as we calculate the scores, just probably just for fun, let's take a look at the 3 tiebreakers that we had. So this was almost a tiebreaker with 5 points separating both of you. 1 second. Okay. A type of vessel flute. This musical instrument has 4 to 12 holes with a mouthpiece projecting from its body.
Ocarina.
Ocarina is right. Ocarina is right. And which of the Balkan countries' capital city, when translated in English, means white city? Tell the city or the country. Do. Okay. It is Serbia, Belgrade.
Okay.
Belgrade. Right. Question 3, the last question. Okay. Made up of 10 consonants, 14 vowels.
Korean.
Korean is right. So congrats, winner Akshay from Chennai in Delhi. So congratulations, Akshay, and congratulations, Ashwini. You are the runner-up of Mileage 2. And we thank everyone who's been watching us on YouTube and all of you who participated. And please, I also request all of you to subscribe to our YouTube channel. And it's all been recorded, and we have also given live today. So thank you so much. Happy Independence Day once again. Jai Hind. With that, I end the meeting and look forward to meeting you all at Mileage 3 and also the other events that we will host later this year. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Congratulations, Akshay.
Oh, thank you. Congratulations to you.